I found 50 of the weirdest items on Facebook Marketplace to see how weird the internet could really get. I'm talking about things like a used coffin that has a real life backstory all the way to a life-size statue of Shrek, which aren't even the icing on the cake for how weird things are about to get. And by the end, I'm going to rank the top 5 weirdest items that I found. But with that being said, we got a lot to take a look at, so grab your cup of joe and let's take a look at the first one. All right, so the first one, we have a mobile picnic table. How did someone even come up with this idea? How do you just come up one day, you're like, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my lawnmower, saw it in half, and then just put a picnic table in the middle of this. What would you even use this for? Like, actually, like for a mobile picnic to ride around the backyard with? Don't get me wrong, this is cool, but just what would you use it for? Mobile picnic table on a John Deere stretched mower frame, 22 horsepower Brigg and Stratton. Headlights work, come with spare belts for $1,700. Well, from the picture, it doesn't look like I can cut the grass with it, but at least I can get 6 of my buddies and ride around drunk at night. All right, hold on. We got some extra pictures. All right, so here's the front. We got a license plate that says built, not bought. Really, I don't know what store would sell this thing. I don't know if I can find this at my local Home Depot. Oh my God, what is this engine? Is this nitrous? What is this? Is this a souped up lawnmower picnic table? Or is this a fire extinguisher in case this thing just blows up? I just want to know how someone even comes up with this idea. All right, dude, what even is this? What? Royal Dalton John Barleycorn Toby mug jug, limited edition and signed? I'm not gonna lie, this looks like it's something I would find at an antique mall or something. Like, this would be in grand. Oh my God, it is signed, dude. Special exhibition reproduction. This is number 2381. Wait, you're telling, dude, is that the manufacturing number? Please do not tell me that there were more than 2,000 of these manufactured. It is hand designed by Michael Dalton on 12 June 1978. Mug is in excellent used condition without cracks, chips, or repairs. This is like one of those random things that I would find in like my grandma's attic. Like, look, this looks like it belongs like on a Thanksgiving table just filled with brown gravy or something like that. I'm not gonna lie, $60 for this thing is kind of crazy. Yo, wait, hold on. This is kind of lit, dude. A 2-seater scooter with a, oh, dude, and it's got a basket up front, dude. Yo, check this out. Wait a second. Yo, these things are cut. And it's a deluxe. Yo, wait, hold on, bro. This is low-key kind of tough. I'm not going to lie. This is... Yo, wait, oh, and we got Granny, right? Yo, hold up.
Look at this 2-seater handicap cart. It's got lights. It's got a backup beacon if you're backing up.
And and it's got a reverse sensor.
Side by side. Side by side.
Yeah, Granny, slap that seat.
Charger.
Wait, is the battery in the basket? Oh, we just have the battery just is located in the basket. Okay.
It's got headlights.
And I can ride this thing at night, dude. Is this thing street legal? Yo, hold on, hear me out. What if we did here? Listen to this. What if we took the inspiration from the picnic table lawnmower and we just threw a V8 engine on the back of this thing? I'm not gonna lie. If I'm like 70 or like almost 80 and I just got a bunch of money just laying around, I'm buying one of these and tuning the living hell out of it. I'm not gonna lie. For $1,500, this might be an investment. All right, what is this? Nubby butt vases. I don't know. Is this like some sort of art appeal? Because I have never heard of a nubby butt vase. Up for sale is my personal collection. Will sell all together for separate. Buy all for one price and save some Benjamins. Or buy individual prices ranging from $1,200 to $1,600 for this. Are these like novelty items? Like, are these rare? Wait, hold on. Like, could I buy these and just resell them for up in value? What's the resale on this thing? Like, if these go up in value like pains, this might be like a gold mine right here for $1,600. Don't get me wrong. These vases are ugly and this one is a little concerning. But you know what? There's always a buyer for something. A battery powered shopping cart, great for flea markets. Okay, like, when would anybody need this? Like, shopping carts aren't that heavy and honestly aren't that hard to push unless you're like extremely disabled and have no functioning limbs, or you're like coming out of hospice for a day. But just what would one actually need a battery powered shopping cart for? Like, how much stuff are you buying at a flea market to feel the need that you can't push the thing and you need this thing battery operated with a joystick? Powered shopping cart, 24-volt variable speed. I wonder how fast this thing can actually go. Cart and controller does not separate from base for easy hauling. No charger. Must charge batteries separate with your own standard slow amp charger for $250. And if I'm gonna be honest too, this shopping cart is not that big. Usually when you go to flea markets, you're buying like just a few items, right? So to push the cart, it can't be that heavy unless you're buying a statue. But if you're buying a statue, I feel like you need a bigger shopping cart than this. If I were to buy this thing, I'd put a steering wheel and like a gas and a brake pedal with this thing, dude, and I would take this to the drag strip. All right, what is this? What in God's green earth even is this supposed to be? Van Briggle Borelli vase for $450. Listed 4 years ago. Jeez. I wonder why. Used like new? For what purpose is this being used for? Now, just hear me out for a second. I know what you're probably thinking. I'm probably thinking the same thing. But I can't see myself putting flowers in this thing. Most people would probably stick something else in here. Yeah, we're gonna move on. Oh my God, this looks atrocious. What even is this? This looks like a barrel full of cow shit. 30-gallon drum of grease for $125? No, that is diabolical. First off, how are you gonna transport this? If I ordered this from where I'm at, can I just get this shit from FedEx and just have a big 30-gallon drum of just grease, gristle, and grime show up at my front door? I don't know if you need this for like a mechanic shop, but like, what do you need 30 gallons of grease for? Suitable for fifth wheel plates, etc. I don't know what this from, but if you're from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, you know where to find 30 gallons of just grease. Oh, even better, we get a clear-cut image of what it looks like standing in front of it. I can't imagine just having this delivered to my front door. All right, this just looks like a normal dinosaur costume, and oh my God, he's got an elephant trunk. I'm at a loss of words. I don't know what to say. Like, can you just find this at a Party City or a Spirit Halloween store? I don't think you could wear this out trick-or-treating. You would probably get a felony, right? If you were, right? Morph costume T-Rex inflatable dinosaur costume for $20. Morph custom inflatable T-Rex dinosaur costume. It's still available, over 7 feet tall. First off, like, I've never seen anything out like this at a store or like anywhere out in public. So where do people find this? Like, where would you go to buy a hung T-Rex dinosaur costume? Okay, in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. All right, so that explains a lot. A lot of crazy things that happen down in Florida. All right, well, this one isn't a weird listing, but I always think it's funny how when people take mirror pictures and they're selling mirrors online, like on Facebook, they have like the weirdest reflection pictures in them. And then and then here's another example, just thighs out and everything. You can just take this picture from the side. I just don't get it. I mean, here's another one. We're just taking thigh pics. Like, we're just came back from the gym. This person looks like they're just cleaning out the garage because it's titled summer cleaning. And I just want to know, why do they have so many mirrors? We have this mirror right here. There's a mirror in the mirror. I don't know what this is, but it looks like it, obviously it hangs. So I don't know if this is a picture or like, is this just another mirror? All right, this might be the best Facebook mirror listing I've ever seen. She looks like she doesn't even realize that she's in the picture. But hey, if you're looking for a beautiful vintage butterfly mirror, it's very boho. What does that even mean? Is this North Carolina slang? I don't know. Let's just move on to the next one. All right, what would I even do with a sign of a dominant Miss Piggy? Like, this is like next level of just odd. This is just, I don't know. Like, I don't know. This is another one of those things, like, where do you find this? Who is just like, you know what? I'm gonna throw Miss Piggy in a leather jacket with a bunch of leather accessories and a whip. Who is out here trying to get dominated by Miss Piggy? Early Bueno signed original, $150. This is just next level of odd Facebook Marketplace finds. Huh, it's in used in good condition. That's good because I'm pretty sure I can't find it brand new anywhere else. A breast replacement for $15. There is no way someone is selling their titty on Facebook Marketplace right now. If your breasts are more lopsided than you wish, this professional device may be of help. You know, I've been kind of thinking about mine recently, and this might be of help now that I'm looking at it, really just thinking about it. Or perhaps you need to replace the one you've been using. $15, originally very expensive, size 5. See, my issue with this is the condition says new, but also in the title and the description, it says nearly me. So is this the brand? Is Nearly Me the brand? Or because for this person to sell it, I feel like you have to try it on to know if it doesn't fit you to sell it. Because who just goes out, buys a fake titty, and then resells it on Facebook Marketplace, especially if it was originally very expensive, like this person said? Like, there's no way that this is just new, fresh out of the box, right? And on top of that, it's on top of a bath towel. So is it really new, or are we just selling used titties out here? Oh my God, what even is this thing? What am I looking at? Amazing blue creature, only one ever made. Geez, I wonder why, because I don't remember them ever selling this at Toys R Us. This thing looks cursed, haunted. Honestly, this blue creature might be a terrorist. I don't know what to say to this. I really don't. It's just like, where do you find this? And why was only just one made? A child's toy company? And they're like, you know what? We probably shouldn't make this anymore because this is gonna scare and terrorize children. Or did one person just make this and that's why this is the only one ever made? And of course, it's in Los Angeles, California. That, honestly, that adds up. I'm not surprised. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where are people finding these dolls? Where does this come from? Who is Baby Sinclair, not the mama? With sound and lights, the Spanish version. Oh, for the love of God, this is not, these angles are not giving it justice. Like, it's even got a tail, dude. It's got a freaking tail. Oh, it was a video. Nah, that's horrifying. Nah, this looks like a Halloween decoration. I would never give this with my kid. No, I'd burn this. Honestly, I'd probably throw that in the barrel of grease. Haka breast milk collector for $5 in used/good condition. There is no shot we are selling used breast milk collectors on Facebook Marketplace right now. This is just, that's gross. There's no way people actually buy used breast milk collectors, right? Like, are these things expensive? I've never done research on them because, you know, I can't, you know, produce any, so I don't know anything about the current market for these things. But I just don't know, like, who's going to Facebook Marketplace to buy stuff like this on top of it being used? Like, I don't know. I can only speak from a man's perspective. All right, dude, I mean, a large conch seashell for $20. I mean, like, listen, I can see where it could be a seashell. It probably is a seashell, but something is rubbing me the wrong way here. Like, this has just got to be a sea ussy, right? I found and have seen many conch shells in gift shops. I found one on the ocean one time a few years ago, and it did not look like this. Very beautiful seashell, excellent condition, used like new. Used for what? What are we using this for? You know what? I don't want to know. All right, now I'm starting to think Facebook is getting a little weird because now we have golden honey energy packs for $30. Male energy supplement price is for new box of 12 individual packets. Better yet, too, we got the VIP edition here. All right, so I say, oh my God, what? No. All right, no. I gotta blur this out, but this is not what is being advertised right now. We are not. Why are we selling honey male enhancement packs, but also in the picture we have an adult feminine toy right here? And to make it worse, I'm assuming this is her child, but why is he staring directly at it? I really hope this is the craziest thing we can find on here, but if this isn't the end of the video, there's definitely more. All right, dude, ball and chain for bachelor parties. What in what world? Better yet, what bachelor party are you going to where you feel the need, you need to bring a 6-pound bowling ball with a chain link and an anklet attached to it? What would you use this for? Would you listen? I've been to a bachelor party and nothing like this went down. We just drank beer, hung out by the fire, and grilled steaks. The entire weekend. That's what we did. At no part of the entire weekend did we feel the need that we needed a bowling ball and chain to be involved in any way, shape, or form. What scenario this would even be useful for? It's in used and like new condition, and I kind of want to message this guy and be like, hey, what was this for? What were your intentions with this thing? All right, this is gross. Breast milk for $1 by the ounce, and they have roughly 1,800 ounces worth of breast milk. All right, this is crazy. First off, I didn't even know a human can produce 1,800 ounces worth of milk, but let alone this person has it in a garage freezer. 916, 919, 920, 921. This person is just pumping them out daily. Listen, I know this economy is rough and all, but is selling your frozen breast milk on Facebook Marketplace for a total of $1,800 really worth the stress? I didn't think you could just buy stuff like this on Facebook Marketplace. I mean, this is crazy to me, but it might not be crazy to somebody else. All right, dude, what side of Facebook Marketplace am I on right now? BBL booty machine with cupping for $200. Brand new condition. This is great for circulation and getting those hips and booty curves you've always wanted. I have too many of these machines. Be my guest. What do you need more than multiple BBL booty machines and cupping? What do you use this for? what would you actually, what is this intended purpose? Like, is this for a massage? Like when you go for a cupping massage somewhere? What is the purpose of a BBL booty machine? I mean, it says to get my hips and booty curves that I've always been looking for. What does it do to get my hips and booty the way I've always wanted it to? And I'm not gonna lie, it says the condition is new, but these straws, I mean, they're yellow. Like this looks like it would be new, but this looks well used. A big ass speed limit 40 street sign. Buddy, I don't think you can sell this. Brother, these are illegal to steal, by the way. And for you to put on a public Facebook profile to sell, aren't you kind of self-incriminating yourself? Because the government can track you and know where you live. And here's the thing too, if I really want a street sign, I would probably just go steal one myself. Why would I pay $100 to have it when I could just go get one for free? All right, so this guy's definitely gonna end up in jail. Oh my God, there's actually no shot someone is selling this right now. A used in good condition $5 jockstrap, youth jockstrap for $5 per set, youth small, and others are youth medium. There is no way that you are selling your son's used jockstrap right now. Listen, I know this economy is rough and you want to protect your kids playing football or baseball or hockey or something like that, but buying a used jockstrap from somebody is not the way to go. Personally, if I had to, I would probably take out a loan to protect my kid before I would go buy someone else's jockstrap. Oh my God, I don't know what this is, but this looks awesome. What we got here, we got an EV toilet racer for $400. Has the fifth wheel on the back. Fun gift for that one friend who thinks he or she is the shit. Consider trades. Just wanted the space in my garage. Charge wire included. I'm not gonna lie, dude. What do you want for it? This is like a Facebook relic. This is like one of those hidden finds that are pretty sweet. Like I wouldn't say this is definitely odd for sure, but this isn't like some of the craziest things that we've seen so far. Like that lady's frozen breast milk. Oh my God, what is this? Star Wars C-3PO golden rod error card? Oh my God, what's C-3PO doing bricked up right now? Nah, this is crazy. No, this is from a different Star Wars movie. This cannot be real, right? This has got to be like photoshopped or something. This is called the golden rod error card, as C-3PO appears to have a large unit in the photo. A large unit is crazy. Please Google this to read the many possible stories about this card, as there is too much info to print here. I think I'm gonna pass on that one. Is this really worth $200? Are there people out here actually collecting golden rod $200 C-3PO cards right now? Like, is there an actual market for this? What is that? Shrek? This is not Shrek, dude. This looks like just a handmade horrifying image of Fiona, and it's $1,200. Used good metal, 7 foot tall, about 3 feet 6 wide, selling as a PR, both for $1,200. Wait, there's two? Wait, oh nah, this is something that someone with schizophrenia would see, like in the dark corners of their room. Listen, I sleep right here. So if I woke up every morning and saw Shrek just standing 7 feet tall in the corner of my room right here, I would probably need to see a therapist. I'm not gonna lie, dude. $1,200 for both of them is kind of steep. I'm not gonna lie. All right, well, now we have nipple cream. Lanolin nipple cream soothes and protects sore nipples, 100% natural and safe for baby. So is this for baby or is this for me? I personally have never had sore nip. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, this is probably for nursing. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. I was just kind of thinking this is like, if you're just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what this would have been used for. But now that I've read the description on the box, now that I know it's for nursing mothers. But like, this is another one of those things, is like, why would you go to Facebook Marketplace to buy nipple cream? Like, can I just not go to the store and buy a fresh box that's is guaranteed not used? Like, I feel like they gotta sell these at the pharmacy, right? There's no way nipple cream is more than $5, right? All right, dude, what is up with everybody selling their jock straps on Facebook Marketplace? I mean, this is some patriotic stuff right here. $24, condition new men's regular size large multicolor new Patriot jock strap pouch in red and white, straps in blue. You can try it on without obligation of purchase. Wait, hold on a minute, dude. Wait a second. Hold on. So you're telling me I can just go and try this on and just be like, you know what? No, I'm good, just for some other person to come and try it on themselves next. And it's just a continued cycle of men just throwing on a jockstrap. At what point does it not become new anymore? How do I know someone else hasn't tried this on before? I could totally see someone just going to this person's bathroom to try it on just to take a picture of it and them in it and then just leave. And they're just like, you know what? No, I'm good. I'm good. Pass it on to the next person. Just why? Just why? All right, dude. What in the magic mic that I just find on Facebook, dude? A Patriot male thong extra large for $20. I don't know what is up with all these Patriot jock straps, underwear. I mean, does this go with the bowling ball and chain for the bachelor party? Because it's like the only time that I feel like, unless you're like, you know, working, what do you need this for? And oh my god, dude, I am not having a string go up my, this is just next level. This is, at least it's new, you know, at least this one isn't used. You can try it on without obligation of purchase. Wait, is this the same dude that was just selling the American flag jockstrap? You know what, I'm not gonna judge. You know what, home of the free, man. Home of the free. I'll tell you what though, if I saw someone wear this thing and I'm just drunk out of my mind and they're just clashing 2 beers together, dude, I'm laughing my ass off. So what am I looking at? Super cute handmade box cutter. Ah, now I see it. I did not think this was a box cutter. I'm being totally honest with you. Oh my god. If this is actually what its intentions are for, because I've never heard of this. But what exactly is a semen tank? And why is it in used good condition? Bought used for $850, never used, will sell for $550 or best offer. Listen, I'm not exactly sure what the purpose of a semen tank is for, but this looks like it would be unhealthy to fill up. Like, listen to me, I don't use Facebook that often, but I am so scared for what my feed is gonna look like that I have clicked on the most diabolical things that I've ever seen on Facebook Marketplace. Like, there's no way it can get worse from here, right? It can only get better. That is not a dermasuction pore cleaning device. That is no. You cannot sit here and tell me that when you first saw this at first glimpse, you weren't thinking the exact same thing I was. New dermasuction pore cleaning device for $8, brand new condition, 4 interchangeable suction heads, vacuum action, no more squeezing, uses 2 AA batteries. No, there's just no way. Oh, for the love of Christ, dude, there is no shot there is somebody actually selling this mattress right now for $180, dude. I got it brand new and has only been used for about a year. What, for what purpose? Is that blood? I mean, dude, I mean, it's stained yellow. It's got blood stains on it. And is that a sock? Oh my god. Brother, it's still in good condition. Mattress can come with or doesn't need to. Come with or without what? Cleaning? Oh my god, you were gonna catch so many diseases from laying on that thing. This is diabolical what they did to this person. This poor grandpa. I hope he's breathing. It doesn't really look like it. I feel like we could be selling this couch for $200 without him on there. I love how there's just no description. It's just couch. $200, and then you look up and you just see sleeping grandpa with a massive bottle of lotion. Like, this can't be real, right? Oh my, what in the 50 shades of gray is this? A heavy duty sling stand with support straps, gently used. Asking $300 for a gently used heavy-duty sling stand is diabolical. Selling a high-quality heavy-duty sling stand with adjustable support straps. Originally paid $600. Buddy, what are we doing, bro? Why do we even have this in our house? Oh my god, dude. A sofa cum bed for $30. Red sofa cum bed in good condition. It's not even new. It's just doused in cum. I mean, look at it. It's not even straight. In good condition, buddy. It looks like it just had a stroke. This is getting substantially worse right now. Right, because I've always wanted to buy a cum glazed futon that looks like it just came out of a frat house. A used casket with a true story for $500. Buddy, somebody needs this. First off, how do you get a used casket? For it to be used, there had to be someone buried in it to begin with. So did you just unbury a relative from the ground, disposed of them somewhere else, and are now selling their casket for $500? I mean, listen, to be fair, a dead person isn't going to know they're being laid to rest in a used casket. You know what? No, never mind. That's just wrong. No, bro, there is just no way someone is selling a birthing chair antique for $400 from the 1950s, dude. Antique tripod birthing chair with green cushion, legs separate from chair, cash only. What makes this worse is that since it's from the 1950s, it's probably been used maybe more than once. And I just want to know is, why do you have this in your house? And why are you selling it for $400? Oh my God, there's no way I found a 9/11 coffee mug for $30 with the Times Record News story just printed on the side of it. What makes it even better or worse, I don't even know. It just says, "We're hit," just right across the top in big bold font. Birdhouse for $50 with a guy just fingering the living life out of it. Hand carved and hand painted, made out of cedar wood. 13x6 side lifts up to clean out. Clean out what exactly? Because for what this design is and what you're doing with your hand, I don't know, dude, you might need to seek God. Hey, if your hands are dirty, you can get yourself some free hand sanitizer with 4 55-gallon drums, and this person can help you load it up in your truck. In what world would you need 4 55-gallon drums of hand sanitizer? Oh yeah, this one might be the worst one of them all. Lightly used Oscar Mayer all beef bologna for $3. Ate most of it, the rest got warm, but still good if you cook it. Price is or best offer, I am negotiable. Buddy, what did you do to this bologna? What did you do? What have you done? This should be illegal. You need to go to jail for even having this thought to do this. And based off the rest of the things that we have seen today, I don't think this is mayonnaise. I can't, dude. I actually cannot look at any more Facebook Marketplace items. My brain is now tainted and I need to be blessed. I need a priest. So now that we've looked at probably the most diabolical things that you could possibly buy on the internet, we're gonna rank them 1 through 5 based on how weird they actually are. So the 5 items that I thought were the absolute weirdest is gonna be the heavy duty sling stand with support straps that was gently used, a picture of Miss Piggy in a leather jacket holding a whip, the abused Oscar Mayer bologna, the frozen breast milk, and last but certainly not least, the semen tank. All right, so I made my own tier list and we're gonna put them as disturbing, diabolical, why do you have this, could be worse, and I have questions. So starting with I have questions is gonna go to the Miss Piggy poster because I just want to know, where do you get this? And out of all the decor that you could have hanging in your house, why do you want Miss Piggy that looks like she's from the Dominatrix? Now, this one is definitely strange, but it could be a lot worse, and there's definitely far worse out there than this one. But I'm gonna put breast milk here because I just don't understand, like, why would you go to Facebook to buy breast milk? I feel I don't know if there's other ways to obtain breast milk. I feel like you could just go to a hospital maybe or a clinic and be like, hey, I need this amount of breast milk. I don't know if going to Facebook Marketplace and buying breast milk is the most nutritious thing for your child, but I do respect the hustle, I will say. Now, another thing I want to know is, why do you have a semen tank and what is it its initial purpose for? Because I don't really understand the point of storing all of that in what looks like a 34-gallon jug. Like, you could put maple syrup in a jug, moonshine in a jug, but why a living being's internal fluids? And let me tell you, picking 5 out of the 50 weirdest things that we found on Facebook Markets today, this list was not easy to make. All right, for diabolical, it's got to go to the 50 Shades of Grey hammock, because, like, why would you put on your own public profile and letting everybody know that you even have this in your house? I'm talking about family, friends, neighbors. Because if I was you, I would have put this in the back dark corner of my basement and just completely forget about it. Like, forget about the money. I wouldn't want people knowing I have this in my house. And you probably guessed that the most disturbing thing that we found on Facebook Marketplace today goes to the lightly used Oscar Mayer bologna. Why would you do this to a perfectly good bologna. You could have made a sandwich with this. You could have just fed it to your cat. But no, you decided to get freaky with a stack of bologna and put it on Facebook Marketplace to try to make a quick buck. I'm gonna be honest, the person that put that post up is probably the most carefree person on this earth. Letting other people know that you violated a stack of processed meat is probably the most I don't care moment in human history. And in all honesty, I give you props to that. But it's still extremely weird. All right, guys. Well, that was fun to go through. Facebook Marketplace is definitely a strange place with some good and some weird items, but overall, I think it turned out well. So thank you so much for watching. And if you'd like to see more content, be sure to click here or there. Subscribe before you head out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.